Welcome to Darkened Files, where the shadows speak. We uncover the untold stories behind domestic violence and brutal crimes, exposing the chilling truths hidden in plain sight. Real cases, real voices, no sugarcoating. If you're ready to step inside the darkest corners of reality, you're in the right place.
A shocking arrest in the murder of 18-year-old Yanelli Solorio Rivera and her 3-week-old daughter, Selene.
Today, police announcing the arrests of 22-year-old Yarelli Solorio Rivera, Yanelli's sister, and her boyfriend, 26-year-old Martin Aoyo Morales, for 2 counts of premeditated murder.
I've covered a lot of cases on this channel, but this one hit different. An older sister, jealous of her younger sister, plans a murder. Not just any murder. She kills her 8-year-old sister and her 3-week-old niece while they're asleep. And y'all, the baby was shot in the back. Like, how do you even process that? This is the story of Yanelli Solorio Rivera and her daughter, Selene. And the person who took their lives? Someone who was supposed to protect them. Yanelli and Yarelli Solorio Rivera, 2 sisters. Names so close, you'd think their parents wanted them bonded. Same home, Fresno, California. Same roots. But girl, that's where the similarities ended. Yanelli, 18, beautiful, vibrant, the kind of girl you couldn't miss in a room. Loud, fun, always smiling. People gravitated toward her. She played basketball, led her school to a Valley championship. Friends said she lit up every space she walked into. Then there was Yarelli, 4 years older, 22. According to family, she lived in her little sister's shadow. Yanelli got the love, the attention, the praise. Yarelli? She watched from the background, resentful, bitter. Older siblings are supposed to protect younger ones. But Yarelli? She didn't feel that way about Yanelli. Not even close. She posted nasty comments about her sister online, made it clear she didn't like her. And when Yanelli got pregnant, that resentment mutated into something darker. September 2022. Yanelli gave birth to a baby girl, Selene, 3 weeks old, already spreading joy everywhere. Yanelli couldn't stop smiling, loving her new life as a mom, posting pictures, showing off her baby, living. Her sister watched. And that old jealousy? It started eating Yarelli alive. Then there was Martin Aoyo Morales, 26, Yarelli's boyfriend. Not a regular dude, a validated gang member. Criminal record including kidnapping, discharging a firearm. Dangerous. Yarelli knew it. Everyone knew the sisters didn't get along. That sibling rivalry was no secret, but nobody thought it would turn into this. Nobody imagined Yarelli's bitterness could get this dark, but it did. Yarelli and Martin started planning. She told him she wanted Yanelli gone, not just Yanelli. The baby too, 3-week-old Selene, both of them dead. The night before, Martin handed Yarelli a Smith & Wesson 9mm, told her exactly where to shoot, exactly how to do it. They went over every detail. Yarelli agreed, no hesitation. No second thoughts. The 24th of September 2022. That morning, Yarelli walked into her baby sister's bedroom. Yanelli was asleep, Selene cradled in her arms, peaceful, vulnerable. Yarelli pulled out the gun, fired, shot Yanelli multiple times, arms, abdomen, chin. The baby, still in her mother's arms, hit in the back. She kept pulling the trigger until both of them were gone. Yanelli died trying to protect her daughter. Selene died in the only place she had ever known safety, her mother's arms. Then Yarelli turned, handed Martin the gun, watched him run out through the garage. 7:20 a.m., 911 call. Gunshots inside a southwest Fresno home. Family outside panicking. Heard the shots coming from the bedroom. Officers responded, walked in. Saw a scene so horrific, even seasoned detectives shook. One 8-year-old mother. 1 3-week-old baby. Both dead. Both shot multiple times. Baby still in mother's arms. Officers said it was one of the worst things they had ever seen. The question on everyone's lips: who would do something like this? Yarelli was right there when police arrived, crying, confused, playing the devastated sister. Police worked the scene immediately, checked for forced entry. None. Home security cameras? Connectivity issues. No footage. Guard dog? Didn't bark. Didn't alert anyone. Stranger? No. Someone the family knew. Someone the dog knew. Murder-suicide? Quickly dismissed. No gun at the scene. Wounds told detectives someone else fired. This was homicide. Premeditated, calculated. Detectives interviewed family members one by one. Got to Yarelli. Her story crumbled. First, she pointed fingers at others. Maybe the baby's father. Maybe someone with a grudge. Then she said she'd been with a friend the night before. Got home around 1 a.m. Detectives checked. Friend. Said Yarelli asked her to lie. She wasn't with her that night. Where was Yarelli? Cell phone records told the truth. She had been with Martin, the gang member. Dangerous. Detectives set wiretaps on Yarelli's phone, started listening, watching, gathering proof. And it got messier. One family member blamed Yarelli. Another said they saw Martin run from the garage with a gun right after the shooting. The baby's father suspected Yarelli from the jump. Knew the sisters didn't get along. Knew the bad blood. He wasn't shy saying he thought Yarelli had something to do with it. But the question lingered. Was the family protecting her? Did they know something? Police said the family cooperated, but secrets were clearly kept. Breakthrough came with neighborhood surveillance. Martin identified. Seen near the house. Everything clicked. Yarelli made the 911 call. Martin ran from the house with the gun. Guard dog silent. Familiar face. Night of the arrests. Both brought in for questioning. Evidence laid out. Surveillance. Texts. Phone records. Witness statements. They cracked. Confessed. Yarelli admitted she shot her sister and niece. Said it was planned. Said Martin helped. Said they did it together. When asked about remorse, Fresno Police Chief Paco Balderrama said it himself. We saw no remorse whatsoever. No guilt, no apprehension. Yarelli and Martin led detectives to the murder weapon. That 9mm Smith & Wesson. The same gun that stole 2 lives. And the question remained, why? What kind of jealousy drives you to murder your own sister and infant niece? According to Yarelli, pure jealousy. Hatred built since childhood. Family always favored Yanelli. Always gave her more love, attention, everything. Yanelli watched it happen year after year. Resentment turned into rage. When Yanelli had Selene, the final straw, Yarelli couldn't take it anymore. Couldn't stand seeing her sister happy. Couldn't stand watching everyone celebrate the baby while she felt invisible. She decided both had to go. She and Martin planned it out. Night before, gun, instructions, aim. Morning, she walked into the bedroom, shot her sister, shot her niece. No hesitation. Then handed Martin the gun, let him run, called 911 herself, played the shocked sister, grieving family member, like she wasn't the one who pulled the trigger. Police arrested Yarelli Solorio Rivera and Martin Aoyo Morales, charged with 2 counts of premeditated murder each.
A shocking arrest in the murder of 18-year-old Yanelli Solorio Rivera and her 3-week-old daughter, Selene.
Today, police announcing the arrests of 22-year-old Yarelli Solorio Rivera, Yanelli's sister, and her boyfriend, 26-year-old Martin Aoyo Morales, for 2 counts of premeditated murder.
Our Ben Morris joining us live outside Fresno Police headquarters tonight. And Ben, police now describing how they unraveled this case.
Yeah, Chief Paco Balderrama saying the real breakthrough in this case came when police identified Aoyo Morales. And the chief says the murders were a crime of passion. Fresno Police Chief Paco Balderrama is a veteran cop, but he says he's never seen anything like this.
Some very bold comments were made by the people involved as far as the motive for this crime, I can tell you that. And we saw no remorse whatsoever. no guilt, no apprehension.
Police said family members outside the home called 911 on September 24th. Yarelli was there that day, allegedly already planning the murders. Video surfaced last Sunday showing Aoyo Morales. Police say he's a validated gang member. Chief Balderrama said that video gave them the chance to bring both suspects in.
In the last few days, they were detained, they were interviewed by homicide detectives, and at which time they confessed to the crime and led detectives to the whereabouts of the murder weapon.
The weapon? A 9mm Smith & Wesson handgun. Authorities aren't saying who fired it or exactly where it was found, but you can see footage of Fresno police and other agencies combing a field near where the suspects were believed to have fled. Fresno County District Attorney Lisa Smidamp said the murders hit police personally.
There's nothing that tugs at the hearts and souls of people who wear badges than the death of young people. But when there's babies involved, it hits nerves. And those of us involved in this business, we don't sleep. We don't rest.
The charges included special circumstances, multiple murders. They were facing serious time, life without parole, possibly even the death penalty. Bail set at $2 million each. Then the case hit court, nearly 3 years later, and new information surfaced. Information that made people question everything. Yarelli's defense attorney came forward with a different story. He said Yarelli didn't kill her sister out of jealousy. He said she did it because Yanelli had threatened Yarelli's own children, that she was protecting her kids, that she'd reached a breaking point. Her attorney said Yarelli wasn't an evil core killer. This was done out of love, out of fear for her children's safety. Prosecutors weren't buying it. They stuck to their original theory. Yarelli was jealous of her sister and the newborn. It was premeditated. She and Martin planned it together because she couldn't stand seeing Yanelli happy. Investigators had painted that picture from the start. Social media posts where Yarelli talked down on her sister, family members confirming the rivalry was real, evidence proving this was planned. So, which story is true? Jealousy or protecting her children? We'll probably never know the full truth. Yarelli made a deal with the state. She pleaded guilty to avoid trial. In exchange, she avoided the death penalty. In the courtroom, the judge sentenced her to 2 consecutive life sentences. She's 25 now. She'll spend the rest of her life behind bars. Martin got 22 years for voluntary manslaughter, but the sentencing brought even more pain. This was a family tragedy in every sense. The victim's family was the defendant's family. Nobody knew how to handle it. When Yarelli stood in court, one person showed up to support her. Her father, the same father who lost one daughter to murder, now watching another go to prison for life. He spoke, "I come here to accompany my daughter today." He laid the blame on the boyfriend. "I believe that you are making the wrong decision. You and the DA, when they want to send my daughter for life to jail, when he is the one guilty of all of this." A father torn between 2 daughters, one dead, one going to prison, trying to make sense of how his family ended up here. And here's what hit everyone in the courtroom. Nobody spoke for Yanelli and Selene. No victim impact statements. No family standing up for what was lost. Just silence. Yarelli and Martin? Not a word. No apology, no explanation. Nothing. When a reporter asked Yarelli's attorney about remorse, yes, she has remorse. She's very sorry. She knows she could have been better. But the people who investigated the case said they never saw that remorse. Not when she confessed. Not when she led police to the murder weapon. Not at any point. Fresno Police Chief Paco Balderrama said it clearly. "We saw no remorse whatsoever. No guilt, no apprehension. The case never went to trial. A lot of evidence got sealed. We'll never know every detail of what happened in that house. We'll never hear every word between Yarelli and Martin. Never know exactly what was said in those final moments. What we do know, 2 people are dead. A mother and her baby, killed by the person who should have protected them. 3 days later, about 100 people gathered outside the home. Friends, neighbors, even people who didn't know them, feeling the weight of it all. Candles lit, Balloons released into the sunset. People sang. People cried, trying to make sense of something that made no sense. Yanelli's friends remembered her as charming, beautiful, always ready for a good time. A happy girl who made everyone around her feel good. One friend, she would always light up a room. Another spoke of her basketball days, how she led her team to victory, how competitive fire ran through her. A great player, a great person, full of energy, full of joy. Selene, 3 weeks old, a bundle of joy who never got the chance to grow, never took her first steps, never said her first word, never knew the love waiting for her in the world. The family didn't speak publicly after Yarelli's arrest, maybe protecting her, maybe processing betrayal, trying to grieve too while losing a third to prison. Selene's father made a heartbreaking choice. He didn't want his baby buried with her mother, didn't invite Yanelli's family. He blamed the family for his daughter's death. So, Yanelli and Selene, who died in each other's arms, were separated in death, buried apart. A mother and daughter who should have had a lifetime together, torn even after death. The only comfort, somewhere, somehow, they were reunited. In whatever comes next, they were together. This case shook Fresno. It shook everyone who heard it. It wasn't just murder. It was family. Jealousy so deep, it destroyed everything. 2 innocent lives lost because one person couldn't handle their own feelings. Yarelli Solorio Rivera will spend the rest of her life in prison. Decades to think about what she did. Think about the sister she killed, the niece she murdered, the family she destroyed. No amount of time will bring Yanelli and Selene back. And that's the real tragedy. Not just that they were killed, but how? By someone who should have loved them, shared their blood, supposed to be family. Make it make sense. You can't. No logic. No reason makes it okay. No explanation justifies what happened in that bedroom on the 24th of September 2022. 2 life sentences for Yarelli. 22 years for Martin. For Yanelli and Selene's loved ones, the sentence is forever. They'll carry the pain for the rest of their lives. They'll always ask what could have been done differently. Always wonder if they missed the signs. Always remember a young mother who loved her baby with everything she had, and a baby who never got the chance to live.